Boom! Alakazam! Alakazoom! The beast is in the house. What's up, everybody? You're watching Primal Rage. Oh, yes. Yes, people, here we go again. Just when you thought that comic books could not take any more hits from the left, the left turns around and surprises us yet again. Now, we know if you want to destroy comic books, you go right to the major sources. And Superman, once again, is getting torn apart by these crazy leftards. Before we get into today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't miss any more reviews. Get the Spaceman over 100 subscribers. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell everybody. Get them on board. Get them on this channel so we can start doing some live streams. So we can hang out. But anyway, oh God. Superman just got slammed again. Lambasted. And I got to tell you, what you're about to see, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This isn't like John Kent or whatever Superman they made gay and has a boyfriend and took his cape off. Now, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Clark Kent Superman. So, DC is pushing a new book. It's called Superman Red and Blue. Obviously, because the book itself is printed in red and blue ink. Wow. I guess they did it in black and white. It'd be Superman black and white, because I guess at this point they're just creatively bankrupt when it comes to titles. What about the emancipation of one Superman? Why not just something stupid like that? Because they got the Book of Boba Fett. Not about a Book of Boba Fett. It's about Boba Fett. Should have called it Boba Fett. But they actually should have put Boba Fett in there. Instead, we got a nice little old guy, the bald head, who's going to work at the bars in the cantina, most likely, and, you know, do some cocktail, do some shuffling some drinks around. But over here in the DC world, well, they decided to screw up the Man of Steel. So this was trending on Twitter, and I'm gonna share it with you. It's gonna be bad. Here we go. Oh, this is a page taken out of Superman Red and Blue. So I'll do a quick breakdown. Apparently, Superman's powers are gone. They got rid of him somehow, and they put him in this gulag where they severely beat this guy. And yes, they prison raped the Man of Steel. Oh, and here is what you're seeing here on Twitter, by the way, is these word bubbles, of course, you know, for comics. And it says, I'll share this with you out there. It says, every day they would drag me into the interview room. Every day, and this is Superman, they would restrain me in a way that left me exposed and vulnerable. Probably they stripped him down naked and they bent him over. And every day for 8 months, they did things to me. Yeah, they pulled they raped them like they did in Pulp Fiction, the Ving Rhames, them two hillbillies. That's what they did to Superman here. They did things to me while I was forced to look at him. Obviously, not Lex Luthor. Nikolai Koslov. Was that like the wrestler? Nikolai Volkov. The commander of the Chevres, the Devil of Libania. Oh, God. A man who single-handedly caused the deaths of thousands of people simply because no one cared enough to stop him. Superman did. Eventually, with Batman's help, I escaped the camp. But in all these years, I've never been free of it. Or of Koslov. Oh my God. says, it was like to be truly without power, helpless in a way Luther or Brainiac never made me feel humiliated. See, it's all part of destroying masculinity in pop culture, period. Because in a communist environment, they can't have masculinity because it's going to challenge the authority. You know, this is why, like in like North Korea, they're not allowed to watch action movies, so they got to smuggle them from South Korea. There are people smuggling movies like Die Hard, stuff like that. The governments don't want their people being inspired to challenge authority. And this is one of the problems that this most legitimate administration ever, they don't want people challenging them. Well, this is America. This is land of the free, home of the brave. And so why you're seeing all this happening, like why you see Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi milking some space sea cow, why you see Han Solo get killed like a bitch, why you see Princess Leia flying around in one movie and the next movie she drops over dead. This is all part to destroy basically the male heroes. Now Princess Leia was an exception, but this is all part of a big movement. This is why DC, Warner Brothers right now wants to go more with the DCU. And this is why they cater to China, because they want that Chinese money, but they cater to the Chi-Coms. This is a big part of the movement. They don't want us men in the United States to be strong. That's why they're pulling all this mass vaccination bullshit going on as well. It's also a part of it. And no, I'm not going to trash talk the vaccines, YouTube. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sure they're completely safe. But bringing us back to comic books, pop culture, that's why our movies are destroyed. That's why they're rebooting all these movies that had white male leads or male leads in general, because they're going to redo them to where it's women, and then they make the guys look like bitches, pussies, and sissies, and everything else. This is why Superman is getting his ass cherry busted in the big bird cage in these comics. Of course they're not going to sell. They know that. This is all a part of the ruse, all part of their narrative that they're pushing. This is why, because to them, toxic masculinity. But in a communist world, they cannot have people challenging them, standing up and challenging authority. I mean, we all read all this old Superman comics. That's all Superman did. I mean, from stopping Brainiac to fighting Darkseid and his minions to Lex Luthor to General Zod. I mean, you name it. And Batman and Superman, the Justice League. That's why they are destroying all of these characters. Why? I mean, you look at Marvel. They're destroying all the characters. Look at what they're doing to the MCU right now. It's like they're having all the women take over. Look what, especially Endgame people, look what they did to Thor. I mean, in Infinity War, Thor was just an absolute testosterone junkie, badass, challenging the authority. Bring me Thanos. He shows up in the most awesome fucking way. They had to stop that shit. That's why in Avengers Endgame, Thor is a fat crybaby pussy who's playing online games. He's a complete loser, and he cries to his mommy. And has a big giant gut. He's just a pathetic loser. Because they realize quick, like, oh man, everybody wants to be Thor. You don't want to, no. We got to take that away. And they destroyed Thor in Endgame. Look at the Hulk. Yeah, people, Hulk, testosterone, rage monster. And look what they did to the Hulk. Then he's taking selfies. He's all kind. He's wearing a fucking J. Crew cardigan fucking sweater. Hey, guys, I'm Banner, but I'm also the Hulk. It's like, yeah, we knew we were never going to get that Hulk versus Thanos part 2. Never going to happen. That's how I knew this movie was headed to the dumps. And they cripple the Hulk on top of that. They cripple one of his arms. Here, Superman once again is completely getting bashed, humiliated, degraded. Now this guy's suffering trauma for being raped in prison, and it's like, now you imagine if in like real time, if like Superman was real and they did this shit to him, and then this guy got his fucking powers back. I mean, this guy would throw a fucking meteorite in the earth. It's like, screw this shit. You're all going out like the way of the dinosaurs. You mess with the Man of Steel. It's just so degrading. This guy should be out fighting supervillains. You know, not getting ass raped in a prison. Unbelievable. And it's nice to know us humans treat Superman with such respectable manner. Thank you, Superman, for, you know, for saving all of us over and over and over again. By the way, Big Jake, Big Mike, Barry Obama's wife, wants to show you some love. How you like that, Superman? Well, not only did Superman get pounded in the ass by prisoners, but all the fans for Superman just got it as well. For all these stupid snowflakes, all these uncreative idiots that thought this was a good idea to have Superman powerless, getting beaten up in a prison and raped. Wow. Good one. Obviously, this isn't for kids. That none of this shit that they do is for kids. None of it. All these Star Wars movies, they're not for kids. They used to be until Disney sunk their claws into it. It's all unwatchable crap. Like, these comics are completely unreadable piles of shit. And comic book shops, man, really suffer the blow to all this crap that they're making. It's totally tasteless, totally worthless, unbelievable. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess it's very believable. Yes, and as the guy tweeted, DC Comics deserves to fail. Very tasteless shit. Anyway, people, what do you think about Superman Red and Blue? Do you think Superman had this coming? I don't think so. Anyway, people, be safe, stay safe. You want to be kept updated on what's going on in pop culture? Then waste no more time. Smash that subscribe button. Get your rage on. And I will catch you on the next one. Good night. Woo!